So, Jeannie, it will be a great start if you can just, quickly introduce yourself and what you do at Amazon.
Sure, happy to. So I'm Jinyi, and I'm the head of strategic projects for Amazon MENA operations. And I have been with Amazon for more than 2 years and a half now. And until now, my majority of my responsibility has been looking after the transition from Souk to Amazon for the operation and also technology platforms. So basically, anything that including the touching of a product that a customer bought, that's within the scope of Amazon operations. So we manage those systems from the warehouse all the way to the door of the customer's house, right? So that was my experience with Amazon. It was a multi-year journey because that's how we entered the region by acquiresouk.com. So I call it, it's kind of a changing the engine where you're in flight type of change management because of we were a running business. So that's pretty much done, and I took on this new role of strategic projects lately, and I look after the innovation and also other new strategic initiatives within the region.
Great, thank you so much for that. So yeah, like as you have mentioned, your career journey has been an exciting one, as you've been part of the team that was responsible for, and continues to be responsible for Amazon's innovations. So can you just take us back a little bit and tell us what drove you to enter the technology field?
Sure. So before Amazon, I was with the PepsiCo for more than 11 years, and I was always in the engineering technical operations domain, started from Ireland, and then I moved around a little bit back home in China, and then to Dubai, which was a headquarters for PepsiCo at that time. So yeah, I've been in almost 9 years in Dubai, and then I would say the turning point for me is I did my MBA in INSEAD after about 10 years with the PepsiCo. So that's the time that I did a lot of soul searching because that gave the opportunity to meet with the different people from different company and background. So reflecting on the long-term vision, that makes me think because I like technology. I'm engineer trained and always in the domain. I want to get into a company that is really doing cutting edge technology. So that's how the Amazon opportunity came out.
Your role as the head of strategic projects, it actually encompasses, two different sectors or two sectors that are quite well male dominated, which is, technology and logistics. So what do you think should we do, or what do you think should stakeholders in the industry do to encourage more women to join these industries? And for you personally, how are you driving the necessary change into this sector?
Sure. I think it's not just about tech or logistics. Those are two fields that we just mentioned. In any field, a diverse workforce, brings in a lot of diverse opinions, point of views, and also cultural background and experiences. So at Amazon, we truly value this varying type of perspectives because it enables us to better innovate on behalf of our customers. And when we talk about customers, there are external customers and also internal customers who are our employees. So that's the fundamental criticality of having a diverse environment and workforce. So as myself, I am a regional DEI champion for Amazon operations. And have always been, and currently as well, proud to be supporting the next generation of women leaders. I do a lot of mentoring programs for them, and then and also being very vocal about supporting women in leadership as well. And I'm also leading work streams as our Women at Amazon committee, which is a group of women employees across Amazon global network, to come up with an initiative to improve experience for women talent and also make sure they continue to grow. So, and the other point is our recent pledge to become the Earth's best employer has reinforced our commitment to creating the best working environment for women, of course, for other leaders as well.
How do you think can the world or can we achieve a sustainable and equal future?
So this is a very grand question, and I think my thought will be twofold. So from a policy perspective, in general, so progress affects people differently. So depending on various factors such as which part of the world they live in, or whether they are male or female. Being conscious of these differences and being empathetic to every impact group is essential to creating effective policies to drive a sustainable and equal future. So this is not only at a company level, this is at a society level as well. And the other thing, I think, on the participation level, as an individual, it's about having a long-term vision on everything that you do. So take myself as an example. At work, I always ask myself how I'm adding value, right? And in personal life, I ask myself who I want to be in the long term for myself and also for my daughter. I want to be a role model for her. So this long-term perspective is key in contributing into a sustainable tomorrow, because we do not look at a short term, we look at the long term. And this is also a value that we hold very dearly in Amazon. And for organizations, creating a level playing field for people from all type of background, encouraging women to join and stay in the workforce is very, very critical to achieving a just and equitable future.
Great. Thank you so much for that. So just to close us off, it will be great if you can, tell us, what does it mean to be a woman in tech for you, and what advice would you give young women out there who are aspiring to be future leaders?
I would say that as someone in technology or in engineering for 14 years plus, and we are just in light of International Women's Day, I would like to say to young women, there's no better time than now to pursue your dream of becoming a leader in your field. Let it be it's technology or other field that you're passionate about, right? And in logistics and supply chain specifically, for the support for women in this field is really at all-time high. And we see the emphasis from all levels that we want to ensure we have women leadership in the workforce, which we do already. And of course, we'll continue to improve. And seize this opportunity to make your voice heard and also make your dream a reality. And focus hard on what you want to do and be true to yourself. It's very important.